all watching. Iran itself is deeply involved in the last few weeks with the negotiation with US on very important subject of national importance, and we are watching and following up the progress. We wish all the best and a positive outcome for the shared prosperity and peace and safety of this region, as well as the global community. As far as Pakistan is concerned, right within this 1 month, we have seen that on 22nd of April, another incident took place in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. So you have been briefed regularly at different forums. I had a detailed briefing just a few days ago, both the foreign media and the national media, and we'll continue to update. You will be finding us in next day or two on the floor of the National Assembly to walk the nation through all the efforts which we are making, because Pakistan has nothing to do with this incident. Number one, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has made it a public offer that we welcome any international, transparent and independent probe in the incident of Pahalgam to establish the facts. So our offer is very much there. Thirdly, we have made it abundantly clear about a large number of our counterparts, foreign ministers, deputy prime ministers or Qatari prime minister, when they appeal to Pakistan and ask us and also India not to escalate under the circumstances in the interest of regional peace and security. I have assured them, as decided in the meeting of the National Security Committee of Pakistan, that we will demonstrate patience, we will exercise full restraint, and we will not be the first one to take any escalating move. However, if India takes any adventure, any escalatory move, then we will give a befitting reply. So that's where we stand. Thank you very much.
नायब वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद इसहाक डार और ईरान के वज़ीर ख़ारजा अब्बास इराक़ची के दरमियान मुलाकात हुई। इस मुलाकात के बाद दोनों रहनुमा मीडिया से गुफ्तगू कर रहे थे। मीडिया से गुफ्तगू करते हुए नायब वज़ीर-ए-आज़म इसहाक डार ने कहा कि पाकिस्तान का पहलगाम वाक़े से कोई ताल्लुक़ नहीं। ईरान के वज़ीर ख़ारजा के साथ मौजूदा सूरत हाल पर गुफ्तगू हुई है। ईरान और अमरीका के मुज़ाकरात खुशाइंद है। मज़ीद इसी हवाले से डिटेल्स लेते हैं अपनी नुमाइंदा नमरा सुहेल से। नमरा, बताइएगा, ईरान के वज़ीर ख़ारजा पाकिस्तान के दौरे पर हैं, अहम मुलाकात हुई है उनकी नायब वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद इसहाक डार से। किन किन मामलात पर गुफ्तगू हुई और मीडिया से क्या गुफ्तगू रही दोनों रहनुमाओं की?
जी बिल्कुल उस्मा, अभी जैसा कि हमारे नाज़रीन ने देखा कि दोनों वज़ीर ख़ारजा ने जो है वो मीडिया से गुफ्तगू की है, और ईरान के जो वज़ीर ख़ारजा हैं उनकी जब दफ्तर ख़ारजा आमद हुई तो इंतहाई खुशगवार माहौल में जो है वो दोनों मुल्कों के वज़ीर ख़ारजा की जो है वो आपस में गुफ्तगू हुई है। कुछ बुनियादी नुकात जो हैं उन पर बातचीत हुई है, जिसमें जो इस वक्त जो एक खुसूसन जो एक महीने से जो पहलगाम वाक़े के बाद जो सूरत हाल और कशीदा मामलात चल रहे हैं खित्ते में, उस हवाले से जो है वो पाकिस्तान का जो है तफसीली मौक़िफ़ जो है वो ईरान के वज़ीर ख़ारजा को उसके हवाले से ब्रीफिंग दी गई और दो तरफ़ा ताल्लुकात के हवाले से बातचीत हुई कि इनको किस तरह से आगे लेके जा सकते हैं। जो ईरानी वज़ीर ख़ारजा हैं उनकी गुफ्तगू के दौरान उन्होंने ये भी बताया कि इस वक्त जो ऑन गोइंग मुज़ाकरात चल रहे हैं बिटवीन ईरान एंड US, उसके हवाले से उन्होंने पाकिस्तान की साइड को जो है वो ब्रीफ किया है, जिस पे नायब वज़ीर-ए-आज़म ने जो मुज़ाकरात चल रहे हैं उस पे उन्होंने उनको गुड लक भी कहा है और कहा है कि ये मुज़ाकरात जो हैं वो कामयाब होंगे और इस पे जो है वो लेटेस्ट अपडेट्स जो हैं वो हमारे पास जो टाइम गुजरता है अपडेट्स आती जाएंगी। नायब वज़ीर-ए-आज़म ने अपने काउंटर पार्ट को, जो पाकिस्तान का जो मौक़िफ़ है जो खित्ते के हवाले से जो कशीदा सूरत हाल है उसके हवाले से उस पर तफसीली ब्रीफ किया है, पाकिस्तान का स्टैंड बताया है। उन्होंने अपनी गुफ्तगू में कहा है कि पुलवामा के साथ जो है हमारा जो है वो कोई लेना देना नहीं है, और जो नेशनल सिक्योरिटी कमेटी के जो इजलास के जो फैसले थे उस पर जो तफसीली ब्रीफिंग जो है वो दी गई है ईरानी काउंटर पार्ट को हमारे नायब वज़ीर-ए-आज़म की जानिब से, और उसमें बताया गया है कि पाकिस्तान जो है वो अपना जो दिफा है उसका हक जो है वो महफूज रखता है। पाकिस्तान जो है कभी भी पहल नहीं करेगा। पाकिस्तान जो है वो इंतहाई सब्र और तहम्मुल के साथ चल रहा है और डिप्लोमेसी के थ्रू चल रहा है। बहुत सारे अपने जो दीगर मिडल ईस्ट में जो काउंटर पार्ट्स हैं उनसे बात हुई है और सब ने सब्र और तहम्मुल का ही कहा है दोनों अतराफ को। तो पाकिस्तान जो है वो तो अपना मौक़िफ़ जो है वो सामने दुनिया के रख चुका है। और लेकिन जो भारत जो है इस वक्त जो खित्ते में कशीदगी कर रहा है उस हवाले से जो सिनेरियो है वो दुनिया के सामने है। उस हवाले से नायब वज़ीर आज़म अपनी डिप्लोमेसी को आगे लेके चल रहे हैं। पाकिस्तान का मौक़िफ़ जो है वो आगे लेके चल रहे हैं। लेकिन जो एक पंच लाइन जो डिफाइन की गई वो यही है कि पाकिस्तान कभी भी पहल नहीं करेगा लेकिन अपने दिफा पे कोई कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ नहीं करेगा।
जी बहुत शुक्रिया नम्रा सुहेल, आप हमें अपडेट कर रही थी। नायब वज़ीर आज़म मोहम्मद इसाक डार और ईरानी वज़ीर ख़ारजा अब्बास इराक़ची के दरमियान मुलाकात हुई और मुलाकात के बाद दोनों रहनुमाओं ने मीडिया से गुफ्तगू भी की। नायब वज़ीर आज़म मोहम्मद इसाक डार ने कहा कि पहलगाम वाक़े से पाकिस्तान का कोई ताल्लुक नहीं। पाकिस्तान खित्ते में अमन और इस्तेहकाम के लिए पुरअज़्म है। पाकिस्तान पहल नहीं करेगा। मुहिम जुई हुई तो भरपूर जवाब देंगे। PTV न्यूज़ से ये थी अब तक की ताज़ा तरीन खबर।
दुरुस्त हर वक्त बार वक्त।
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to be over here, and this platform has become one of a very kind symbol of endurance, partnership and growing collaboration in between our two countries. I would especially like to express my appreciation for basically the Business Council, the Finland-Pakistan Business Council, and definitely the chair, which has been really persistent and consistent in making sure that it becomes a success over here. Since definitely its first inception in 2012, and for which there has been a very long investment put by your good self over here, and I think so it's been nearly close to a generation, a small generation that has been experiencing all with this issue, and I'm sure that you had a very wonderful time over here, which you expressed right over here, that how Pakistan has that true potential of taking things forward. And definitely it continues to bring together not just business leaders and policymakers, but also the educators, innovators, people like you all who are sitting over here and first-hand experience over here. We look forward to building not only new relationships, but trying to see what really can strengthen these relationships and make things more progressive for both of us and the people who are in it. Pakistan is definitely into its one of its defining moments of reforms and structural improvements, going through all these challenges which we have and the current situations which have prevailed. So for the last 6 months and 8 months, the Prime Minister himself has been quite keen in making sure, unless we don't do the reform structures in Pakistan, things might not go forward as they should. For that purpose, the challenging task for the last 1.5 to 2 years has been to build up this confidence in the investors who have already done their work in Pakistan, and how to further strengthen it. That has been one of the key aspects, and for which I must say a lot of work has been done. A country which was literally 2.5 years back, which you all know, had a very severe issue of dealing with its overall economic situation, where it was really difficult for companies to really trade and send abroad a lot of their financial commitments. So that was a kind of a situation where this country was. So in that aspects, while I'm standing over here today, we have seen that inflation going down and coming to single digits, from 38% to like 4% and 5% and maybe 2.5% as it fluctuates. And interest rates going down to close to 12%, from 22%, a sharp decline in 10% is a really good achievement by the State Bank, which has been done in the last 6 months. And we do have some news that it might come down to another 2%, reaching final to 10% and below to that, which is really a good news for the business community we have in Pakistan and people who have invested in Pakistan. And while we speak, we saw the energy pricing also going down, where it has given a 10 to 15% another relief to people and the business community. We have seen a stability in our foreign exchange transactions. We have seen a growth in our overall foreign reserves. And while I am mentioning all these things, the main purpose is to show the hurdles which the country has faced, how committed the new government is in making sure that they improve all these things. And while all these things are there, the way forward which a government should have. So a way forward has been made for the next 5 years plan and going beyond, seeing each sector, each divisions very differently. And for that purpose, one of the key aspects which, being a Minister of Commerce, that I have is how to increase Pakistan's exports from Pakistan to any other region. But at the same time, how investment can really come in Pakistan, how much people can really show their trust in Pakistan. So in the last 6 months, we had, as an indicator of really knowing how people are showing their trust in Pakistan is the high number of visitors, delegates, which we have seen in Pakistan coming from all over the world. Barrack's presence, Roy Tinto, is something which really gives an indication of a trust which people have in Pakistan. So with trust, it's the potential both go together. I'm sure the trust factor needs a constant push, which the government has really made sure that it keeps giving to its people and the investors who are working in Pakistan, because that's one key sector which needs to have consistency, which needs to have constant policies and a stable situation within the country. It's very unfortunate what we are facing today of the challenge which has been posed kind of on Pakistan by its neighboring country, India. There's something which definitely we are going to see and uphold. But at the same time, we have to make sure that the business at normal and things to be seen exactly how they should be. And for that purpose, my key outcome for all this thing would be that people have really a trust in seeing a potential growth in Pakistan. They see what Pakistan can really benefit them in terms of their businesses after 15 years and 10, 20 years of investment. The potential the youth of Pakistan has within Pakistan, the growing markets which we have in different aspects, especially when it comes to engineering, when it comes to ICT, it comes to food value addition opportunities Pakistan has. We had an export of $5 billion, which is not that much for a country like Pakistan in food specific, which rose to $8.5 billion last year. And we do see a growth of close to $15 billion in this sector if things are put in the right place. And that's one sector where we have seen European countries really coming in and showing their interest. Unless we don't bring in technology in agriculture, technology, engineering and processing, and value addition of food chains, it's very difficult to really achieve that target of $20 billion, which we want to see in another 5 years period of time. Being as Commerce Minister, we are also seeing the structural reforms which we are planning of bringing into the tariff lines we have. That has been a very key challenge for investors, that we want to bring in a lot of value-added products to Pakistan. We, as for the last 3 decades, have been quite protective about that. The tariff lines have really made sure that the local industry is well protected and they prosper and they give us an export plus for the upcoming futures. See what kind of improvement we can bring in our overall ecosystem of investment within Pakistan, explore those areas which have a potential of growth, see those lines which can have a growth in value addition, and at the same time, what are the asks from the future in terms of human resource in the region and from an individual, which is really much a potential in Pakistan, where a youth more than 70% from the age bracket of 12 to 30 exists. That's one key sector which really attracts Pakistan a lot. There's a huge demand of human resource needed in US and Europe and many other countries, which Pakistan is trying to see how they can really fulfill that need from educating people in the health sector more, and vice versa in many other places. I'm sure this platform is something which is going to contribute a lot and would definitely highlight such areas where maybe we have not really reached out to. And I would be really happy to hear few of them also, and if I can be communicated with a paper also of how exactly we need to see things in the upcoming future, and for the enhancement of Pakistan's relationship with Finland, and at the same time and seeing opportunities jointly for other regions also. So it's not always a bilateral relationship you have. You do see trilateral opportunities also, where contribution by two countries can really see an opportunity existing in some other region like Africa, Central Asian countries, Far East countries. So with this collaboration of investment, high skill knowledge and experience, people in Pakistan, a resourceful of Pakistan's potential opportunity we have, a collaboration, and then try to explore in and see many other places. For that purpose, we are trying to expand our trade base also in new different areas where Pakistan has been really particular in just few regions. Now we try to see what Africa has to offer, the East African bloc has to offer, the North is there, the western part of Africa is very much there. Similarly, there are a lot of countries in the Central Asian states who are becoming much wealthier. They're buying more, they're producing more, they're manufacturing more. And Pakistan as a gateway, a very successful gateway access that we have, which can really lead many countries to the Central Asia through its smallest and most accessible route. So once again, I am really thankful to you for giving me this opportunity of interacting and sharing my thoughts. And while I am here, I'll be very delighted in hearing from you all. Thank you very much. Once again, have a good day.
दुरुस्त हर वक्त बार वक्त।
किसी किस्म की जारहियत अगर दिखाई गई तो उसका जवाब वैसे ही आएगा जैसे पहले आता रहा है। पाक फौज की पेशावराना सलाहियतों पर पूरी पाकिस्तान को नाज भी है और यकीन भी है।
मैं अमन पसंद हूं और अमन के लिए ही काम करता हूं, लेकिन अमन को हमारी कमजोरी भी ना समझा जाए।
ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਫੌਜ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ਾਨਾ ਬਸ਼ਾਨਾ ਖੜੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਦੁਆ ਗਵਾ ਕਿ ਰੱਬਾ ਪੂਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਮਨ ਦੀ ਲਹਿਰ ਰਵੇ, ਪਿਆਰ ਰਵੇ ਤੇ ਜੇ ਗੈਰਤ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਗੈਰਤ ਤੋਂ ਕੁਰਬਾਨ ਹੋਣਾ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਕੌਮ ਜਾਣਦੀ।
कुदरत ने आपको हर नेमत से नवाजा है। आपके पास लामहदूद वसाइल मौजूद हैं। आपकी रियासत की बुनियादें मजबूती से रखती गई हैं। अब ये आपका काम है कि न सिर्फ इसकी तामीर करें बल्कि जल्द अज जल्द और उम्दा से उम्दा तामीर करें। सो आगे बढ़िए और बढ़ते ही जाइए।